Fire in downtown Middlesboro, Kentucky, still smoldering tonight after more than 24 hours after it sparked.
6 on Your Side reporter Ella Wales has more on firefighting efforts and the history of the building that went up in flames.
The fire is now contained, but as you can see, the front and inside of the building have collapsed, and what's still left is smoldering as crews continue to work to stop the fire from spreading. The fire broke out around 4 p.m. yesterday, and crews were quickly on the scene.
My wife and I were coming from the coffee shop and walking down Cumberland Avenue, and when we got past some of these buildings, we could see the smoke coming from the back of the building. The fire department was already there. We sat here in front of the building where we live and kind of watched the event unfold, and it went from smoke to fire coming out of the roof, and then it just turned into an absolute mess.
A devastating sight for the Middlesboro community. The building, dating back to 1902, was being used as storage for Cardwell Home Furnishings, but is most well known as being one of Kentucky's first JCPenney's.
When you think of Middlesboro Main Street and Fountain Square, that is one of 4 of the staple buildings downtown.
Nobody has been injured in the fire, but it temporarily cut off power in the area and closed down a section of Cumberland Avenue. Mayor Boone Bowling says the fire is a blow to the community.
The initial reaction is it's a sheer shock, a lot of fear, and then once you come on scene, it's just an utter heartbreak. You know, most of these Middlesboro's downtown as a whole has been plagued by bad fires, along with a tornado even in the past. And anytime you lose a building downtown, especially in something that, you know, your downtowns are usually your character, and anytime you lose something like that, it's just a heartbreaking event.
Fire crews expect to remain on scene over the next few days as they continue to put out hot spots and keep the fire from spreading.
We've got it contained. The building's actually collapsed in on itself. We have it contained, so it's essentially like a big wood burning stove. Right now we're just letting it burn down, keeping it, you know, sprayed down and wet. Our biggest thing is the remaining walls standing pose a threat to the citizens and the roadways. So we do have plans on getting these took down in the next day or two, if possible.
As the community looks toward recovery, the change to the downtown's landscape is a tough pill to swallow.
It's devastating because we've lost so many buildings in the downtown area. And, you know, that's a building that will never be rebuilt. It's just a loss.
Many businesses on Cumberland Avenue are still operating as normal today despite the road closure, and residents and visitors are encouraged to support them during this time. Reporting in Middlesboro, Ella Wales, 6 on Your Side.
I'm sure that support is there, Ella. Thank you. The cause of that fire, by the way, has not yet been determined. We'll keep you updated.